Greetings everyone and welcome back to KeeperRL and to a much prettier lair. Now you'll notice immediately that we've got a couple of fairly important changes. Over here we've got all of the bony boys. They are in guard group 3 and this entire area has now been updated to be permanent or rather persistent fetch jobs. That's because honestly I was getting raided so often by the bandits and it became quite tiresome to have them knock down the doors each time, so I've stationed a bunch of warriors, archers and bony boys outside and they just wipe them out whenever they decide to take a shot at us. Furthermore, of course, we now have all of our... Actually, it's going to be easier if I click on this team. There we go. All of our 5 new vampire warriors. They have been renamed. Say hello to Bicklo, High Kaiser, Brutus Salazar, my wife's biggest fan, and Aquatami. Thank you ever so much for your continued patron support, and welcome to the lair. You are now some of our most powerful units. Evil Friend will continue to lead the group, however. Further to that, we are generally... cleaning things up a little bit. I've gone through and I've smelted down anything that only had a bonus of 1, but honestly, we're probably going to start smelting down the swords as well. Not that we really need it. We've got a rather large amount of iron just sat there. Okay, it is night time. We've got a little bit of time left besides as well. I think it is time for us to head out. But before we do, one thing I would like to do, and that is to grab Bicklo specifically and to control Bicklo specifically and head on over to this. Do we have any... there's armor enchantment there. Summon fire elemental. Let's grab the armor enchantment and immediately use the armor enchantment. Apply. It looks like one of the helms got buffed up a little bit. Fantastic. Okay. Not bad at all. It doesn't look like we've got anything else there. Do we have anything down here? No, sadly, we do not. Much, sadly, actually. 2 archery training limit potions. Oh, those are not potions. I was about to say, that's fantastic, but alas, no. Much moonshine, but we're going to be avoiding that one. However, I mean, maybe one day. Our puppers do not have swarming on them, so there's not really much point. Okay, Evil Friend, let's control. Now, Evil Friend is not going to have a wolf. Let's wait for the wolves to arrive. There we go. Make sure that everyone mounts up. Have we got another wolf on their way? Oh, the slow wolves. They are such good boys. I can't say no to them. Are there any other wolves on the way? Are you due to join us? Who is without their wolf? Right, I would like to switch leader. Now, let's have a look. Have you got... I thought we had everyone set up, but it could be that their wolf is currently, because they're presently guarding. I'm not going to spend too much more time on this, so we're just going to head out without them. But we may need to get some more bony boys and sadly leave the limping one behind us. The whole point is to increase our speed, not decrease it. Right, oh, we've got some peasant villages out here. Fantastic. Let's move in. Oh wow, they're already... Wow, they are wasting no time. I greatly approve. Enormously, actually. 4 gold pieces. Now, because this is a... we actually destroyed that village, we don't need to worry too much about bringing things back with us. That will automatically be done. Oh, knights. Okay. Well, in that case, buff up twice. And let's start working our way through this door. Come on. Right. Get in there. Well done. Oh, I think one of the bony boys is down. Let's get through here. We don't have that long. There we are. Wow, this one actually goes up higher. The tribe of knights is destroyed. Greatly approved. Dining table. Can I use it? I would like to, but I don't think I can. Hello? Ah, okay. Well, you are no longer dangerous. That's rude. Alright, okay. Well, everything there is fine. Let's head on back down then. And instead, make our way in here if we can. Okay, anyone else available to slay scallywags? Or rather innocents, I guess, is the case right now. You can get through there. Another tribe of human destruction. Perfect. Armor enchant. Okay, we'll take that back with us. Won't be using it here, though. That'll go to Bicklow, I think. There we are. Get in. Another destruction of the human tribe. One does wonder where the catacombs is. I guess the zombies are in the human graveyard. I suppose that does make sense when you think about it. Alright, let's grab this one. A knife. We're a very great distance away from needing knives. They're not terribly bad items, especially in adventure mode, because you can throw them. Much like Dwarf Fortress, it all comes down to throwing things. Right, we've got enough time to do a little bit more of an exploration, I think. Let's make sure that we've revealed the entire area. Alright, so there's a zombie right there. Could you guys get in there? There we go. Oh. Zombie's leg is cut off. The zombie collapses. The effect is permanent. Alright. Well, fair enough. Now we go down into the catacombs. Just as soon as we can break through the door. Hello. Please come down, everyone. I'm going to need your help. I'm going to open this coffin, find out what's there. Sleep in the coffin. I mean, tempting, actually, but no. Alright, let's shimmy up. Try and open each of the coffins. You never know what you're going to find. Slowness potion there. 7 gold pieces. As this is a tribe, I strongly expect the wall is destroyed. It's fantastic. I had no idea that there would be secret walls. I greatly approve. Enormously approve, actually. Alright, I'm going to have to try them all. Oh, man, the amount I'm going to have to try all of the walls now. Everywhere we go. Who would have thought it? Secret doors in a dungeon. There we are. Helm. Can't get through. Honestly, yeah, these zombies are a far cry from the ones that we were fighting before. The tribe of the cemetery is destroyed. Kind of feel bad, but at the same time, I mean, they could have just allied with us. Not that I actually invited them to, but they could have thrown themselves upon the ground and begged our mercy. Wouldn't have done them any good, because I want the experience more than I want more zombies, but still, I feel that it is a thing that could have happened. Now, the problem here is we've got 75 turns to get home. I think we can do it. Right. Go. Quickly. Very quickly. You've got 75 turns to get home. Go, 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 go. Quickly. Yeah, we should be fine. Even the vampire wandering all on his lonesome should get in before any problems arise. There we are. Marvellous. Okay, well, that actually went fantastically well. Let's grab all of the gubbins, the knights especially. Got quite a lot of stuff from them. Not much of it super useful to us, I'm going to be honest, but a lot of gubbins at the very least. We managed to take out so many different groups, though. That is going to have contributed enormously to our level. Now, magical weapons or sorcery. I mean, getting sorcery would mean that all of our vampires would be able to level up a little bit more, and there is something to be said about that. Master Necromancy, though, would give us the Skeletal King, the Slasher, the Zombie King, the Bone Dragon. Maybe. Possibly not the Bone Dragon, actually. But no, I've held off for long enough. We want to get that sorcery. And with that, we're now going to need golden bookshelves. Do I give you... Oh, fine. Oh, well, I mean, it's actually going to be a bit of a pot for me to do it, thinking about it. Tell you what. Alright. Let's lock these doors. I am then going to have one imp, or rather zombie elite. Let's get you upstairs. Go. Right, want you over here. This is the way that you more or less have to do anything when dealing with these rooms to make sure that they don't end up going outside. Then we'll pop that one in there, and hopefully the zombie, having nothing else to do, will go and take care of it. There we are, and now we control you. Head back down. Head out. There we are. That's one room taken care of. And now we add the next one. And yeah, it's pretty much just this all the way through. There we are. Wait for you to finish your job. Thank you. Now, I'm very excited to find out just what abilities this is going to give us. I'm massively hopeful that our vampires are going to have, well, to be honest, a more useful spell, frankly, because right now, not the most useful, really. There we are. No, you can't get out. They really, really want to get out. I'm sorry, but this is the best place for you. For me. What the dickens do you think you're doing exactly? How dare? Stealing beds? My lord. Right, let's get out and lock that up. There you go. You can all now study. Hopefully. Actually, do you all study still? You should do. Ah, but you are at your studying limit. Right. Evil friend? What is your study limit is higher. Okay. Evil friend, you're no longer going to be doing any of this. I want you to study and study alone. Not on your own. Just study is what well, I guess sleeping also will work, I suppose. That's fine. Now, in terms of our progress to the next level, we're actually not far off. That actually went really, really well. I wish I would stop writing such bad poetry, though. This is the problem with the Poets Table. In my opinion, it will more often cause you to tie your keeper up for the next several centuries than actually do anything particularly useful. The units will use the bad poetry now and then, but it's undeniably more effective to ending an enemy to use your sword instead of poetry. Though, if you're in a particularly large battle, and especially if you are playing the regular keeper mode, I think bad poetry has more of a use. But with the undead, I'm not sure that it's as useful. Now, let's have a look. How far out can we go? We can go to an unknown ally over there. And Nidzon, a main villain here. Up to now, we've really only been dealing with minor villains. We can definitely take you two out. And then possibly head over and deal with the main villain there. I'm not sure entirely yet on whether we want to. I think I would prefer to get rid of the tree spirits, then the dark, and then, well, yeah, visit the dark elves, because we're probably going to have to plumb the depths with them, much as we did with the gnomes. Actually, tree spirits, Hydra, then probably dark elves, though. Unknown ally over there. We don't know who they are or what wonders await us, but there is a good chance that we might have to go quite deep down into a cave, so bringing evil friend along would probably be the wise move. Good cup of tea. Right, let's find out what you're oh, that's fine. No. Has that worked for you up to now? I don't think so. And we basically just have to wait for them to get over there. However, some of our puppers are quite, unfortunately, wounded. Now, is there any way of me knowing who's got ballet? Let's have a look. It doesn't say. Scampy. There we go. Mom. Chifford. Kaiser does not have a pupper. And you. So that's a big nope there. Let's have a look at the other dogs. So Ballet is a nope. Mom is fine. Locket is fine. Chifford not. Mom, Locket, Scampy, Bington, and Robinstein. Rightio. Now, this is the tricky part. How exactly do we get that to happen? So Scampy is fine. Mom is fine. Chifford is not. Can I find out Chifford? Bington. Bington is currently the steed of the necromancer. We're going to go for it, nevertheless. So Chifford, no. Locket, I believe, is good. Fairly certain that Locket was okay. Yeah. So Robinstein is the last. So we've got you. Picklow's good. Kaiser is good. And then my wife's biggest fan, we want Robinstein. Where are you, Robinstein? Robinstein, rather. There we go. Sorted. That should take care of the steeds. Now, they're going to just hang out down there for a little bit. And then eventually make a move. Spell training level 10. Okay, so. Evil Friend. What spells can you cast? Are there any new ones? I don't think there are. That's quite frustrating, actually. What about... Oh, wow. We are actually definitely changing appearance. Hadn't noticed that. But there is a decided lack of something that we used to have. That's right. Flesh. Interesting. Yeah, they come and it's literally that easy. The moment they decide to take a shot, it's over for them. Now, the funny thing about my zombies with the darkness is quite a lot of them have got torches. And so there'll be this really, really deep Stygian darkness, and then a little, almost like a halo of light just outside of it, where the torch's reach is slightly larger than the darkness effect's reach. Right, okay, well, we've finished scouting out everything there. Now, down here, we're starting to see some interesting things. Some very, very interesting things. I mean, we've already seen some interesting things, some scary things, but we're now seeing even more. I'm not sure what we're expecting, but we're going to head out and try and investigate. Whatever this is, I would like to chop them down. I mean, it might just be a source of wood, in which case, great. But it could also be a sign that we're crossing the threshold to a new biome, which I would also very much like. Let's bring that out a little bit more. There we go. And finish off everything else there. Wow, okay, so there is a lot of this stuff down here. Alright. Now, that looks like a cavern, or possibly a river of some sort. Maybe even a magma area. We'll have to see. Now, that's going to be quite a lot of work for our zombies. But a lot of it is going to be one zombie at a time doing it. So, I think we're going to go further down as well. Always worth taking care of it. Keeper improves his spell. Improves his spell of an... What do you mean, improve? Exactly how have you improved it? Advanced animate corpse. Oh. Animates up to 6 corpses from the surroundings. Okay. Mass damage bonus. Well, we already had that one. Mass defense, summon fly, healing, blindness. Well, maybe I need to look at Evil Friend again. Did you pick up any new abilities? You've got advanced animate corpse. Pacify, blink. Advanced invisibility makes you invisible. Has a very long cooldown, but one would hope maybe even longer than before. Difficult to know. Difficult to know what's going on with that one. But I'm interested all the same. Right, reach your spell training level 12. How high can you go with... Oh, well, that's as high as you can go. Fair enough. That is how high you can go. Right, honestly, some of our zombies are so painfully slow. But I don't want to get rid of you because you've been doing so well. You've got so many titles. Oh, we've already managed to go down to the next level. We've got iron, stone, a little bit of gold, possibly a bit of magma down there as well. Well, I'm all about getting the gold, and if we're able to get enough, I think some phylacteries for our main force of vampires is the way to go. We're not quite at that point yet, because it's so ruinously expensive to do. But I'm definitely feeling that it might be worth our while considering. Let's bring all the way out, gather up all of that stone, then another run all the way up there, and I will just paint these out. But okay, we're going to spend a little bit of time just gathering resources, and when you return, we'll be ready for the next expedition. I'm not sure that we're going to expand our army just yet, though. We've already got a fairly large army as it is. But, I mean, there's always room for improvement, I suppose. But right now, I think we're doing okay. We're just going to spend some time, explore out the depths, find out whatever this is. I shall bring you back when we're ready to progress. So... Aavak the Keeper wrote a vulgar poem. A vulgar haiku, rather. And, it was so vile, so absolutely deplorable, that he summoned a demon. As you do. Welcome to Baphomet the Helladra. The Helladra? I have no idea. Can I have a look? Are you someone I don't... Yeah. So I think immune to acid, resistant to fire, resistant to melee, steed. Please tell me that you can... No? Oh, that makes me so sad. You don't have very long to live, though, unfortunately. It seems that... Oh, no, there we are. Legendary beast. Huh. Resistant to acid, resistant to fire, resistant to melee. You do quite a lot of damage. Your basic attacks are actually pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. I think there's only one thing for it. Helladra. Steed. I have never seen that before, but apparently we're at that point where Dark Aavak's poetry skills have now become so renowned, so infamously horrific, that the minions of hell are just like, yeah, now I want to go hang out with that guy. It sounds pretty cool, actually. Fair enough, I suppose. The continuation, I've currently got vampires working on a lot of different jobs, a lot of different production jobs, just to see if they can make something good out of it all, really. See if we can get any legendary items. But we don't have the adamantium to waste on it, but you'll notice a doxium ore has been dug up. We got a little bit from here and here. And there's also something down here, though it's not going to be ore. We would have seen that. Nevertheless, very interested in this, so let's go back up to the Keeper. And let's have a look. What can we do with the doxium? We've got 97. These are decent defenses, plus spell speed. Now that's the part that really is interesting. Now, Evil Friend. Do you have two heads, Evil Friend? Because the spell speed is the really, really important one. Yes, you do. And how much doxium is required for a helm? 16. Let's get 2 helms. Really important. Following that, we could go for the armor. I mean, it's a pretty solid piece of kit there. That leaves us enough to get the boots. Or gloves. Oh, we'll go for the boots. We're one shy then of getting the gloves, but it's fine. Evil Friend is going to have some pretty epic armor there. You know, you haven't got very long to live, but I'm glad that you're spending your time dancing and making merry. That fills my heart with joy. And lava, apparently. But either way, there we go. That was a very interesting turn of events. I am quite keen to figure out how that happened, but my god, the amount of stuff going on. We're also currently producing a ridiculous amount of short bows. We need to get some more trees cut, though, I'm going to be honest. We could perhaps send out some of our zombies. I'm fairly confident that even if the bandits came out at that time, the zombies would be able to handle it. So go and chop down those trees. It'll be one of our better ones since it's just gone to daytime. So it'll only be zombies which can produce darkness that'll even try to do that. Alright, well, while that's going on, let's go back down, plumbing the depths, etc., etc., and see what's going around. Evil Friend, could I interest you in a spot of spelunking? I would like to know what's happening next to that, or rather, just explore that lake. Let's go all the way down. Is this the right place? No, one too many. There, no, also too many. There we go. Let's go and have a look. Autosave, your timing is impeccable, as always. The autosaves are taking a long time now, though. The game does start to chug once you've got this far into it, especially as it seems to have a very, very minor effect for the most part, but it does become noticeable, or rather increasingly noticeable over time. But the more layers that I excavate and force the world to generate, the slower the game starts to run. So that is definitely something to bear in mind. You might not always want to go for as, just constantly digging deeper and deeper and deeper. Right, how are we doing with all of this? Are we done with the bows? We are, in fact, done with the bows. Very well. Go forth. Gather some of these bows. I have no idea if they're any good. I guess I could find out. How about I grab you and I go over there and I see what kind of bows are on the floor. We've got 2 plus 11s, 1 plus 9, but 27 plus 10s. I mean, that's not terrible, I suppose. It's certainly an upgrade for some of my skeletal archers, I believe. Or have you all got... Yeah, you're swapping and upgrading as and when you can. That's fine. That's what we needed to see. Now, hopefully, this is going to be much the same. And we will find... though we've got a long way to go. This is what happens when I tell them to make 30 of everything. I guess I could just nix these for now. Swords and breastplates and helms. So let's pop these back on. Breastplates up to 30. Helms up to 30. Now, generally speaking, we're keeping the adamantium armor for our main, like, A team, I guess you could say. But if everyone else wants to grab hold of the best iron gear that we've got available, then I'm happy to make loads of it. We've got stupid amounts. A double-pronged attack. Okay. I'm down for that. Sure. I mean, it's going to end exactly the same way as it did last time, but I'm good for it. Right, how are we doing? We're now making the Adoxium. Now, this is what I want for Evil Friend. I would love to find one more, so I could make them gloves as well. But hopefully, this is going to really, really bump up our protection on Evil Friend. It's also tempting to go to the Keeper, I'm going to be honest. But Evil Friend is going to use it more. We're not the sort of Keeper that's like, it's the best, therefore I'm going to have it. No. We are Keeper of the people. The most... the best tools will go to the person best suited for using them. Puppets straight out there, nice. That was pretty much over before it began. The zombie just chilling, waiting. I like it. You're like, I'm gonna have to pick up all your corpses soon. I admire that. That's forward thinking for a zombie. Go now. Unfortunately, our darkness zombies can't easily pick up everything, since I needed to use so much stuff just to get rid of their slowness and also give them permanent darkness. So if we wanted the digging boost as well, which I did, then that was pretty much it. Alright, I'm going to say it's good for now. Let's move you up here, lock that door, unlock that one. Now, Evil Friend, you are required, it is a requirement that you equip the Adoxium. They're both +4s, that's fine. So they're not an improvement over what we've already got. Actually, are they better gloves, are they? Not on anyone that we're going to take them off of. The Adoxium armor, +8. I mean, that's a replacement for what you had before. And the boots. I mean, I don't think you had +5 boots anyway. Yeah, you had +4 boots, so that's fine. Yeah, and the armor is exactly the same. Okay, well, it's not a loss, basically, so that's the main thing. I don't know if there's any better gear there. Let's take one of the puppers over and have a look. I can't, because you can't pick things up, so that's fair. Alright, let's take you over and have a look instead. Alright, what have we got? We've got +3 gloves. Oh, really? A +1 glove? I'm ashamed. Well, I guess it's +1 or -1 over the norm. +3 boots. Some +2/+2s. Actually, quite a lot of +2/+2 shields. That's not too bad. And this iron armor is only 2 points below adamantium. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a passing grade. No. Balls. Okay, fair enough. I need to tell you to stop making all of these. Otherwise, the other peeps are going to try and get in there and do work. Which I don't want them to do right now. As it happens. It's a shame we didn't have... we weren't prepped to take the demon that we summoned out for a little bit of a spin, but alas. Here they go. They took down one of the puppers. Oh. No. Mom has got an injured leg now. No, Chifford is already... Well, I mean, Chifford had already lost a head, to be fair. Okay, I'm going to take the puppers off guard work. No more do you guard. Sorry. But that is tragic. Alright, well, we need some more skeletal wolves then. What did we give them? We were giving them the better defense. So let's go ahead and do that. Greater defense bonus. Let's make 5 of these. And then we'll get 5 new puppers as well to come along. Alright, you're good to go. Nice try. You're not that free. However, let's go ahead and add in 30 of these. You just carry on working on that. Was it helms or was it... I think it was helms and swords actually. So we'll get these made as well. The thing is, later on we can then just smelt them down if they're not to our liking. We won't get all of it back, but at this point we're getting so much iron, it's not really a concern. Are you done with that? You are. In that case, let's move you back down here, lock the door, unlock that one. We have to wait for the zombies to pick this up, unfortunately. That does not get used in the morgue until it has been stowed. So much so that I'm kind of tempted to pop a zombie in here and have like the appropriate rack, like a potion rack, and a weapons and armor rack, and just have that as the Master Craftsman zombie apprentice. I kind of feel there's a story there as well. Not quite as good as the blind vampire making moonshine, but definitely there's like a young adult novel there, I think. The vampire and zombie apprentice, yeah, definitely. I think that's a thing that we could do. And I may well do that, actually. Right, now, let's get 5 new puppers. And we are going to give them greater defense boosts, all of them. There we are. And, yeah, I actually like that idea. Let's go ahead and make that happen. That way, people can then go and collect this stuff before leaving. Either that or... Yeah, no, we will actually pop these storage items in there. I think that makes sense. So, potion shelf, go right there. We are going to want a bow rack here. We're also going to want a weapon rack in both rooms, as well as a, where are we? Armor rack, potentially in both rooms. There we go. And I'm going to have to make a couple of, I mean, they don't need to be particularly capable zombies, I suppose. But I'd want them to be good company for the vampires at the very least. So maybe telepathy, so that the vampire doesn't have to always tell them what to do, and the zombie just basically seems to know. A zombie has killed several zombies are dead. Ah, really? Well, That was waiting to happen, basically. That has thinned out the zombie ranks. We're now certain that the zombies that are left are the ones that can go out in the dark, in the day. But yeah, we'll make some zombies that will hang out in here. Right, I'm gonna open that door. I'm gonna wait for the puppers to leave. Please. Don't, no. Stash wants to stay. You don't get to, Stash. Right, mount. I'm sorry. I know. No! Stash! Okay. No. I know. I feel bad. I feel really bad. Damn it. It just wants to stay with the person who made it. I understand, but no, not to, maybe I should. Oh, you Stash. Damn it. Fine. Stash chose its owner, not the other way around. And I'm not going to stand in the way of that. I swear, if you decide to leave now, though, I'm going to be most vexed. There we go. And now we need another little coffin for Stash to sleep in. It's fine. We're going to be putting zombies in there, so they're going to have loads of things to build. I can't... I'm playing a dungeon roguelike, and somehow this story is becoming more wholesome by the second. That's building the undead utopia without bigotry or isms, and vampire master craftspeople with pets that have just decided to dote on them. This is beautiful. This needs to be a show, the entirety of it. We don't need to focus on individual little bits. We just need the whole thing. This is glorious. Except, you know, Aavak down there writing obscene sonnets. Though, you know, depending on the audience, that might actually be perfect. Right, okay, so what kind of zombies have we made for them? The zombies can do 3 things. Let's remove the permanent slowness. Permanent telepathy, so they always know what the vampire master craftsman wants, and are perfect conversationalists in that regard. Is there anything else we really want? Actually, multiple heads. That way, they're twice as good. They're twice as perfect conversationalists. Best of all things. All right, let's head on down. If the vampire master needs a bit of a break, wow, okay, that might be bad. Did we lose someone there? I don't know, but I am concerned. Right, we're going down. We need to find out what's going on in here. Let's have a little poke around. Jiggery poke. Am I fine? You've got a torch. I love it. You're also a source of darkness. So again, if I were to take you outside, you would have this halo of light around an otherwise complete pitch darkness. Ooh. Bunch of skeletons down here. I wonder what the story is there. Let's dig up there. Clean that out. We might as well bring all of that with us, I suppose. Let's fetch items, please. Though, honestly... Oh, did I? Yeah, that's fine. I could just claim these tiles and they would have done it anyway. So that's another way of doing it. And with that, we want to start going further down. Because I think we've more or less plumbed everything of value on this level, on Z-12. We could dig out there as well, just to have sight on what might be there. Might be a much larger pool with all sorts of things hidden over there as well. Do the same there. Right, let's head back up to the Keeper. Haven't summoned any more demons. Actually, kind of tragic. Right, the potions are done. So let's lock that door. Let's collect those balsams. How are we doing with the construction work? Not too bad. Right, you will each have your own personal zombie to help pass the time. Oop, Tribe of the Cave Bear is destroyed. I mean, it happens. Often, actually. We are responsible for a tragic decline in cave bear population. Absolutely tragic decline. What else is going on in here? Nothing of any particular import. What about down here? Much the same. Alright. Carry on then. Alright then. We have got our apprentices in place. I've even made sure that Encrypt is Stash's master. It is now time. Oh, wow. That is incredibly... I mean, I appreciate you're clearly a craftsmaster of the people. However, it might send the wrong message if your apprentice is allowed to sleep in your bed. It's going to raise questions, and the questions are going to be awkward. All right? Let's add a couple of other coffins in there to make sure that there's no kind of dubious talks that Aavak the Keeper needs to have with you. Okay? I mean, come on. That zombie's only just been born. Right. Okay. Let's find out where we're going next. I think it is time. We've got our A team. Let's just make sure that everyone has got their puppers. They do. Okay. Control. Let's head on out. We'll just hang tight outside. Make sure that everyone mounts up. There we go. Where's the last puppers? They should be on their way. One would hope. Oh no. Looks like someone has got an injured leg. Ballier. Okay, well, you're with us now, so we're gonna head out regardless. But 'twas decided that it was gonna... Well, I mean, the archers would probably be the better choice here, but nevertheless, we're gonna go and say hello to the tree spirits. Yes, we are. Alright. Oh, elves. Vexing. Get out there as quickly as you can. Actually, buff you. There you go. Get in. Tribe of elves is destroyed. Perfect. What else can we see around here? Not a lot. There you go. Nothing else too interesting down here. Now this is the area for the tree spirits. Now I'm actually a little bit concerned about taking you guys down here, but I guess this is your trial by fire. It would be too easy to bring the archers. That is not why we're doing this, but nevertheless, do your best, I guess. Get in there. Alright, you just... Oh, it's archwood. I believe this is going to lead to some crazy good bows. Okay. Tree spirit's not here. The skeleton wolf bites the spirit. Okay, keep going. Tree spirit collapses. If we can get a bunch of archwood, then we are going to be able to make some amazing ranged weapons for our skeletal archers. That's going to be a huge boon for us. We've got plenty of time in the night left, so let's be thorough in our investigation. Interesting. There is a ghost. Huh. I mean, if the ghost wants to attack... Yeah, ghost touches it. The attack was harmless. And we're vampires. What do you expect? Silly human ghosts. Well, elven ghosts, actually, I suppose. Alright, you get in there. Did I just watch the leader of that tribe run behind the children? I mean, on one hand, yeah, I get it, but at the other time, it's like, I was expecting more from you. You're meant to be the good guys. Right. No survivors, please. Thank you. Now, let's just have a quick peek up here. Oh, actually, if I bring you, you're gonna all die. So, let's not. How much night have we got left? We haven't got that much night left. We've now got 3 of the main villains within our area of operation. Let's head down here, check out this swamp. But I very much doubt we can actually take on a Hydra. Simply because it's more of a water what? How? Okay, that's no. That is so frustrating. Why? What? Oh my lord! You didn't need to. It wasn't necessary. Who did we lose? Platinum Toast. Oh wait, no. Actually, Platinum Toast is one of the vampires, isn't it? Yes. Okay. I will have to refer to my. Wait. We lost 2? Wow. And all of the gear too. Sometimes the bugginess is really painful to behold. I'm going to be honest. That should not have gone down that way. Oh well. It is what it is. But the AI pathfinding... water is the greatest enemy, apparently. Right. Okay, so next up, I think, to make myself feel better, Master Necromancy. We lost 2 extremely heavily upgraded creatures there. That is painful. So painful. Alright. Well, we can make a Skeleton King. We can make a Juggernaut. Has training potential. That's 24 plus 4 and plus 20 to start with. Needs 8 body parts, though. But what can you do? Now, these ones can't have any upgrades. So it really does come down to just what they get. But let's go with the Skeleton King, because that may mean that you're going to be good in the day. I'm going to... Oh, we have apparently triggered them. That's a bit worrying. Alright, we can upgrade them with all of the bits. All of the rat skulls. Every single... Can I do this quickly? Can I, like... Please? Can I just right-click? No? Alt? Shift? No. Oh, my lord, okay. I'm going to be here for a while. And yes, it does look like we're building a Skeleton King out of rat bones after all. Just not out of rat corpses. Okay, I've made the Skeleton King out of strictly animal bits. The most interesting of which, fly bones. Sure. Alright. Crack on. As soon as you can. Let's end the episode with something at least a bit interesting happening, rather than just losing 2 of our strongest warriors to something that made no sense. Oh, look at that beautiful fly dance. They sensed that their kin was... oh, do we get bits? Do we get bits based on the things that went into it? 99 plus 8 and 119 plus 2. Huge and made of bone with 37 legs, 11 wings, and 156 heads. Fear the abomination we have released upon the world. With that, we're going to be wrapping up the episode there. I really do hope you enjoyed, though, and will be joining me for the next, where we will find out what terrible vengeance we can visit upon the world for stealing our puppers and our 2 vampire warriors. May they rest in peace at the bottom of that lake. Bloody Hydra. It wasn't even the Hydra, though. That's the worst bit.